So Dominique Malonga played today in France. She played, or was it in Spain? Either way, they played a big game in the Euro Cup semi-finals. And it was expected, honestly, that Dominique Malonga's Asvel team were going to win. Like, this is an Asvel team that has got 100% one top 5 pick in Dominique Malonga, and somebody that's almost certainly going to be a first round pick in Jocyte as well. So they have the two best young players in Europe outside of like a Leila Lacan. And they've got, again, a really good group of players. And they were expected to win this. They were expected to win this. And over the next over the next while, we're gonna have to talk about the draft. We're gonna be doing a lot of that. And this was not a great showing from Asvel. It was absolutely not the greatest showing from Asvel at all. But the reason why I really want to make this video is because today we witnessed the greatest performance ever by an Irish basketball player versus a possible number 2 pick, no lower than number 4 pick in the WNBA draft. Not even a month to the day, actually. The 6th of March. It was the 6th of February, if I'm not mistaken. A month to the day after Dominique Malonga's country beat Ireland by 101 points. And I said in that video that Ireland were just shell-shocked and there were a couple of like legit pros for Ireland. People were like, they're as bad as middle schoolers. No, the greatest performance in the history of Irish basketball happened today from Claire Melia. Claire Melia, former Portlaoise Panthers, Glanmire, St. Joe's, I think, in college, and I think Colester was the last team she played with. In her first season in Europe, matching directly up with Dominique Malonga, who, by the way, Dominique Malonga has cooked Lee Giroux. She is cooking WNBA players. So, one bad performance. I'm not writing off Dominique Malonga. Not even a bad performance. She's 7 of 13 from 2, didn't make a 3-point shot, had 7 boards. It was just the game of the nation. Like, no Irish players ever had a better game than Claire Melia. 27 points in 26 minutes for Ferrol. They won by 31. Claire with 27 points. And again, somebody that I've watched playing for the Irish national team. I've watched playing for the Irish national team underage when she was at a European Championships and was the second best player at that European Championships behind Niara Sabally, better than Holly Winterburn, who was probably up there as the top 3 player. In the game after France completely outperformed, Laxa, who got signed by the Phoenix Mercury. And yeah, so averaging 10.4 points. But you're looking at these games in Euro Cup, obviously, a not great round of 16. But other than that, like, solid performances all around. 55% from 2, 30% from 3, which is not terrible. And again, what are her assist numbers? Because that's the one thing I do really remember her back in the day. So 36 assists. She's having 2.4 assists, that's the one thing that was always, like, when she was playing in schools basketball, she basically played point center. And yeah, this is a crazy one. I just gotta watch. I'm watching the game. It helps that I'm watching it, obviously. I'm watching it because I want to watch a little bit of Dominique Malonga. Getting to watch somebody that, like, I don't know personally, but is very good friends. I'd be friends with a lot of her good friends. So, yeah, like, again, for a center with this type of a handle, being able to get the ball past the halfway line. And there's just, like, that's Dominique Malonga trying to guard her. Playing a bit of bully ball here. Some nice footwork in. Like, people call me crazy. People were saying I was just making up stuff when I've been saying in videos that if Claire Melia had a say, she'd stuck with it in college or maybe gone to Europe a little bit earlier. Like, she is a WNBA level player playing for Ireland. Or playing in Ireland. Well, not in Ireland, like playing for Ireland. And this is her first year playing basketball not in Ireland. And is it going to be in the final Euro Cup? If Ferrol somehow bottle this, If they blow a 31-point lead, if they blow a 31-point lead in the second leg, all they have to do is win by less or lose by less than 32 points. If they manage to do that, then it's not happening. It's not happening. Like, it'll take a miracle. An absolute miracle from Asvel. And yeah, but from Dominique Malonga's standpoint, I thought she had a good game. I would be more worried, to be honest. To be fair, Dominique Malonga did get cooked by Claire, which is great to see as an Irish person. Not great to see as somebody who wants to who's been pushing Dominique Malonga as number 1 in the draft. But Jocyte did not have her greatest game. Like, 2 of 7 from the field, 3 turnovers to 1 assist. It was not a great game for her. Again, she is somebody that has been playing well. She's been playing really well. Like, she stepped up big time in the quarterfinals. Like, averaging, 17 a game? Or is that 18 a game? 18 a game. Did quite well, especially in game 2 against Galatasaray. And that was the one thing I would always say with Malonga, is that Malonga has been so good. And these, like, you also forget how young these players are. Like, Malonga is November 2005. Jocyte is, if I'm not mistaken, she's around the same, isn't she? Yeah, November 19th, 2005. And are they the same birthday? November 16th. So 3 days in the difference between the two of them. And if you're looking at Malonga, again, Malonga won Player of the Month in Euro Cup last month. She goes and wins Player of the Month for February after a 23-point, 18-point, 18-point against in the second game against Galatasaray. And the Galatasaray one was a big one, because Galatasaray were a team that a lot of people thought were going to come good, because they had Leah Roux, they had Julie Van Loo, Breanna Fraser, Chechi Zandalasini. So they were expected to at least, once Asvel got past Galatasaray and they ended up facing Ferrol, it was an expectation, to be honest, that they were going to get to the final. And a 30-point, they catch fire to stun Asvel. And there is a shot. There's a shot that they have of winning it all. And there is Malonga guarding Claire Melia. Claire the Wizard. Malonga trying to guard Claire Melia. What are these other clips? So, walking down Dominique Malonga. Just walking her down. Walking her down. Like it's nothing. That's just patience in the post. Taking those extra dribbles. Just the footwork, the ability to finish inside. And you might be saying these moves don't look great. But at the same time, this is Dominique Malonga. Dominique Malonga has done a good job guarding WNBA players. And the Irish national team powerhouse, Claire Melia, is the best game of the campaign. Claire is... Again, there's 144 players in the WNBA. If Claire Melia really wanted to push for it, even she's 24? It is still a 100% possibility if she wants to push for it. And again, the reason why I'm making this video is purely as an Irish person who is also very, very high on Dominique Malonga, having to watch this game. And I'm not going to lie, I watched this game thinking, geez, how's she gonna... Was almost a little bit worried, thinking, how could Claire, play against Dominique Malonga? And this is the first time Dominique Malonga in all of Euro Cup has been cooked. Again, she has faced WNBA centers. She's faced WNBA players. She's shown versatility. She's playing in the French league. She's facing, again, some of the top players in the world, and she's putting it up to a lot of them. However, she comes up against the Irish team center, and yeah, got destroyed. But anyway, that is the video. I have no idea what I'm even going to title this, but wanted to make that video. Wanted to make that video because, again, it's probably the greatest performance a player has ever had in my country. And gladly, this is a women's basketball focused channel. And it was against Dominique Malonga. So I think people will be interested in that. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. We're going to be talking a lot about the, we're going to be talking an awful lot about the draft coming up. We're going to be talking a lot about the tournament. And we're going to be talking a lot about that up until the season, because we've got we've got about 6 weeks to the draft, so there's going to be an awful lot of draft content on this channel. But anyway, yeah, that is a video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.